Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Vida. Sorry, yeah, it's actually been long. I actually posted any stuff on my YouTube. So I'm kind of trying to do something, which is I want to be documenting how will I spend my day and rest. So this is actually my fourth video. Um, the honestly speaking, I did first, second, third, and getting to the fourth video. All of a sudden we were just wrapped with it, and I'm a lady and I'm coming from an African home, so I cannot see. I'm like, anyway, I'll be like, me, I don't want to walk. The reaction will be, are you okay? It's what I say. So, have I just thought I really have to cut off. I've not been able to walk because of this whole eat stuff. But during, I think was it after the eat, I was trying to do something. I'm just sharing like my thoughts about it. And I think it's something that we as now we are supposed to keep that stuff aside. So I was kind of working with on React, and then I remember I shared a video where I was working building on React, and I now did something crazy. What I did was I after that, because I'm kind of person now basically I use YouTube, I use Udemy, and I also use ChatGPT to understand the basic. They just go there and look at project they build and try to implement it and look at how I can also build my own project. So I'm actually building three projects on React, and this project I'm going to build it and I'm going to drop the link. I will launch it on Vercel and drop the link I'll drop the link on my description so that you could check it. I think watch out for my next video. I'll be dropping those videos. I will also do the styling and everything for it. So I now went to my ChatGPT because I'm kind of person that I don't have much friends. I think I kind of cut my friends because of not they actually like I just that's maybe Misha. I was not like I then went there. I was not like I think I'm done learning React. Let me move to the next. And it was like the response he gave me was like, you are not done learning React. And I think that was one of the basic mistakes most of us as beginners in the tech space make. I know yes, we are eager to learn new things, we are eager to move forward, we are eager to see ourselves be like the people we are looking up to. Imagine when you are sitting with your friends and your friends are like you ask what's your tech stack and you are ashamed to tell them that I only know HTML and CSS and JavaScript. So you want to be like I want to stay in this group so that next time whenever they're asking what's my tech stack, I'll be like, you I build front end with JavaScript frameworks, I use Python, I use Flask, I use Django, I use Laravel, I know those whole stuff. It makes you want to be like, yeah, I want to be like this person. But one thing you have to understand is as a beginner in the tech space, you should not rush into finishing learning something. Before you actually rush, make sure you kind of understand what you are actually doing before you work. Because even those people you see at the top, every day, every day, every hour, anytime they are on a project, they are also learning. Why do you think it's easy for them to transition using AI? Because they already understand the basic. But for some of us that are just joining the space now, we'll be like, they say you can AI can build it, but that's AI can build it. Yes, it can build it, but what AI can only build it with the right input, with the right prompt. If you're somebody that does not understand much about Flags, it's going to be difficult for you. If you're someone that haven't gone for learning React rendering, you haven't gone for learning APIs, you haven't died using Express, if you haven't someone that haven't really understand what view and don't understand the difference between view and bit, and you are kind of competing with those people, I think it's high time we stop that and focus on understanding the basic. Apart from just understanding the basic, looking at how we can actually implement what we have learned. For now, I'm actually doing something. I started a few people have been on my game. They want me to guide them through on learning stuff. But the two guys I'm actually teaching. What I am actually doing for them is something very very simple. I have many people that want to learn from me, but honestly speaking, I also have to learn myself before I can go back to them. So what I'm doing right now basically for them is apart from just learning the basic, after learning the basic, we are going to build a project. Why I'm implementing building a project is you should understand how it works. After building a project, you cannot look at how you can implement AI in building those projects. So that's good. That should be your new tech part uh, as you that's trying to take a new tech path. This should be the route you should take. Understand, build, and know how you can navigate your way through AIs, or you'll be left behind in this century. Thank you very much. And also, sorry, my video is very short. I really just have to summarize everything so that I'll be able to move to the next. Thank you very much. in the Web3 space, say GM. My name is Benka. In long I actually did a video, starting from school to everything. It's really, really crazy. I think to some extent that even I think but last week, honestly speaking, if I'm going to call, how would I describe how my week was? My week was a very, very productive week for me. I think I did a lot of stuff from going to school on Monday, from going to school because yeah, I don't have lecture on Monday, but then I have to do students time. I took them out. I'm going to school on Monday. That's a secret. So on Tuesday I went to school. We had just one class on Tuesday. On Wednesday, so I left town. I left town totally. I left town completely. I left where I'm staying completely. I went to town to stay with my fellow classmates. So we are actually in software engineering. I'm in computer science, but then we're kind of like close. So we're doing literally the same course throughout the whole of the semester. So I went to their house. I stayed in their house. I think on Wednesday after I did not sleep in the night because that Wednesday we were having class from 9 to till 6, the timetable. So I stood up, I took my bed, wore my clothes. I was already even prepared to go to school, and then someone was like, he said, the lecturer is not coming today, and the other lecturer said he has rescheduled his class. Almost, I don't already make up my mind. That was how I just went to school. I don't want to hear what happened, what did not happen. So I just stood up and I said, me, I already made up my mind. I can't stay. I'm going to school. So I went to school that day. That was on Tuesday until Wednesday. So while I was in school, I had more time. I think I kind of prefer staying in school than staying. Yeah, I think there was less noise there. There was less stories. So I just sit in. I was in school. I was able to code. My system even started misbehaving, but still, I did a lot of stuff. I scheduled most of my posts on X. Yeah. So I schedule most of my posts on X. I still do the normal X stuff, follow for follow, and the rest. And just in school there. So I think it was really very, very, very nice for me, and we had our first speakers club meeting. I'm actually the organizer. I'm the organizer, not necessarily. I think let me just say the lead for now. I'm actually the organizer for speakers club in my school. So I think what motivated me to do that was I told them I had this spirit to speak. I had this spirit of seeing myself one day in TEDx. I Let me just stand in front of people and I speak. I told them this, that. So I think that's one of the dream. That's one of the dream I'll be chasing till I hit that point. I think I want to speak in TEDx. That's my personal dream. That's my personal desire. Because for you to get to the level to speak to in TEDx means you have actually reached a certain level of which you have how I put it, at that moment you have not just impact life, you have really changed the way people live. You have really give so many people you have give many people opportunity. Because looking at the guys that speak in tele, they're not just someone that knows how to speak, they're people that have impacted life, they have made people a reason to live and the rest. So today looking at Africa, I know many of us in Africa we are always like you have this mindset, they will tell you that brigade is this, brigade is that. But let's look at the host of Editor Malaria. He really did a great job for he really helped us well. But then people have what they believe. But me, I look at it from the positive perspective on how it has helped people, it has helped to improve the standard of living over here in Africa. So I that was how that my Tuesday went. So when I got home, I wasn't able to code a little bit, but then I was just making noise. All the gists in the school we were just hearing it there. So on Thursday again, I did not go anywhere totally. On Thursday, I was in the house throughout. I was in the house throughout. On Friday, since I was supposed to come back on that Tuesday, but then I already made up my mind that for that Friday, we are going to be having, because we are going to be having our student week in my school. And let me just say more like I'm also the lead organizer for that one. So me and my friend, Emmanuel, also Emmanuel was not able to come to school. So for the people that will be speaking in the presentation, part of the people that will be in the presentation, so and I'm also the lead voice, so I have to check how everything is going and the rest. I think I was in school that Friday. No, I think there's something that happened that Friday, and I think it was a lesson. Most of us really want to prosper, but we don't want to take the dedication. We don't want to take the other stuff that's attached to it. When I think I was talking to someone, so I'm always thinking. Sorry about that. We're actually in class. We're actually in the class. So our VC now brought up the topic. Well, our VC also lectures on school, right? Physiology of logic, and human existence, something like that. So I was in the class and then he was like, the founder of Money Point actually said something that I was like, sir, if he said mention something like this, honestly speaking, I myself, I know I'm fond of doing this stuff, which is we don't want to put in the effort, but we want to get the reward. Many people are, many people have that kind of that thinking. That stuff has been installed in many of us do I say many of us that are still in Nigeria, we are seeing back home here. But see, most of the Nigerian in diaspora, they will tell you the kind of effort you put in getting this done. You say, you be like, these guys are hardworking. But for this generation, this set of generation people, this set of people that are coming for this generation, ah, we got help us, yeah. So getting to school, I told them okay, we're meeting 11 to 12 since the other faculty of art and management science. Students will be having their exams. They'll be having class by 2 to 4. So I said okay, 11 to 12 to 1. So because of the Muslim brothers, I'll go to masjid and the rest. So we're waiting for them, waiting for them, and unfortunately, just for the first turn up. I think we were almost 8 or 9, just for the first turn up. I said I can't keep myself for anyone. That's just the truth. For me now, I think what will just happen is going to be very simple. Let's discuss about our topic. You will give your topic and you give a perspective you're coming from your topic. By on Monday, those of us that are around will start making presentation. Even though I won't be able to make it, I won't be able to meet up on Monday, and the other person that's supposed to take over, she actually just she thinks she lost someone close to her, so I think it's going to be very difficult. So I think by Tuesday, hopefully when I go to school by Tuesday, during our break period, we discuss, we talk, we share our idea, and I think that's how we're going to continue because practice makes perfect. So yeah, I think I'll be stopping here, and I don't tire. My leg don't need pain me. I will stop here and then edit my video and then push it.